NBC6 South Florida Today starts now.
Good morning to you. I'm Pam Giganti.
And I'm Juwan Strader. Happy pre-Friday to you out there. It is Thursday, January 29th. Meteorologist Ryan Phillips is here now with a look at your first alert forecast. Ryan, good morning.
More good news. Pam and Juwan, clear skies for the time being. Dry conditions and cool weather again as we kick off our Thursday. Live first alert Doppler, Broward County, Miami-Dade, and on down through the Keys. Tranquil conditions, but we do have the addition of a few extra clouds offshore, and they've been blanketing the Atlantic waters. Here we go in the satellite, watching the northeast winds trying to take over, which will try to push some of these clouds inland later on this afternoon. At least this morning, mostly clear skies, abundant sunshine, and throughout the overnight hours, we've been clear enough to bring temperatures back down. We've also seen the winds drop off, which has made a considerable impact on our temperatures this morning. The north and northwest winds will shift to the northeast today. We will warm up, but we got to climb out of the low 50s again. 51 Pembroke Pines, 52 Opelika and Homestead, 53 in West Kendall. We're at 54 for both Miami and Fort Lauderdale. First alert weather for today. Mid-50s out the door, sunrise at 7:06. A few extra clouds around this afternoon, but also a little bit warmer. Our highs today at 73. Let's get a look at traffic. Here's Kelly.
Good Thursday morning to you, South Florida. Thank you so much for waking up with us and starting your day off with us. Right now, we are accident-free in Miami-Dade, and guess what? If you're just waking up, maybe heading out the door soon, construction has cleared. So we had construction on those northbound lanes at Northwest 135th Street up until a few minutes ago, but as we can see, no construction crews on the scene. Southbound drivers looking good. You have a 50-cent express lane commute here, but you don't need to take it. You're looking at under a 12-minute ride from the Golden Glades to the Airport Expressway. Now, A26 southbound at Kendall Drive, you are going to find that ramp partially blocked off because of a broken down car, and we'll give you some other drive times. 836 as you make your way from the Palmetto Expressway to I-95, you're looking at an 8-minute ride.
Kelly, thank you. We have some new developments regarding the Japanese man held hostage by ISIS. An ISIS group posted a new message purportedly from the Japanese hostage on an ISIS-related Twitter account. Take a look.
I'm Kenji Goto Jogo. This is a voice message I've been told to send to you.
In this audio recording, Kenji Goto allegedly says that Jordan must hand over a convicted Iraqi would-be suicide bomber in exchange for the life of the Jordanian pilot who's being held. He says that if Jordan does not release the woman by sunset tonight at the Turkish border, the pilot will be killed. Japanese government officials are now verifying the credibility of the message and believe that it is likely to be authentic. Now, the Japanese government spokesperson held a news conference earlier today where he stated that Japan is working with Jordan to rescue Goto and the pilot. He added that things are moving forward based on a very deep sense of trust between Japan and Jordan. In the meantime, in Jordan, a crowd gathered outside the palace to urge King Abdullah II and the government to do more to secure the release of the pilot held hostage. Jordan is reportedly holding indirect talks with the militants through religious and tribal leaders in Iraq to secure the release of the pilot and Goto. Jordan has also agreed to that prisoner swap.
Time now 6:03. Well, today after an NBC6 report showing dozens of neighbors living in filth here in Liberty City, city commissioners are taking action. That's because the landowner won't. NBC6's Bobby Brooks has a story you will see only on 6. He joins us live now with more. Bobby, good morning.
Good morning, Juwan. Everyone has been trying to get a hold of this landlord, the tenants, city officials, and everyone at NBC6. However, there has been no luck at all, and that's why city officials say they're coming here to the courthouse, and they're looking for changes to happen today. But now I want to bring up some video that really everyone needs to look and see. You're going to just notice how awful the conditions are for these people. The tenants have mold growing over their walls, windows aren't installed, toilets are about to rip off the floor, shower handles aren't even there. You have to turn them on with wrenches, and in some cases, there aren't even any fire extinguishers. Now, this is happening at the Liberty Village apartment complex on Northwest 61st Street, and there are dozens of code violations there, structural problems, and really, city officials say it's just a matter of time before someone living there is going to get hurt. Now, today, the officials say they're going to ask for a judge to make a decision on some changes because they don't think this landlord is ever going to show up.
For years, this property owner, as I understand it, has been having people live in conditions like this. And our community cannot accept this type of conduct from people who are property owners.
Now, who is the owner? Well, we are told she allows her buildings to get to this condition, to get to these awful states, but lives in a very nice waterfront home. It's the one you are seeing in this picture right now. And back out live here. Stay with us. Coming up in our next half hour, I'll tell you who she is. For now, live in Miami, Bobby Brooks, NBC6, South Florida.
Well, happening right now, dozens of people without a place to call home following a huge fire. Take a look at this. We are following a story for you right now out of San Francisco. One man has died. 6 others are hospitalized and being treated for smoke inhalation. The large building is a mixed-use facility with businesses and apartments where people live. Right now, there is no word on what caused this massive fire.
Well, some folks had some harsh words there for our reporters. A South Florida family busted for a grow house in northwest Miami-Dade, released from jail. You just saw the youngest 2 bonding out. Police say that it all began as a traffic stop because of a fake license tag, but it ended with the family of 5 behind bars. Now, this is the most recent photo taken of the 5. Police say that they pulled over Orrin Tong. Detectives got a search warrant for his home after finding 2 ecstasy pills inside his car. Once inside the home, investigators found a marijuana grow room, ecstasy pills, cocaine, and 4 guns. Tong then allegedly admitted to police the family sells drugs from the home.
Me, my wife, and my kids were all met with the same charges, which makes it impossible for us to bond out.
Well, the arrest report shows Tong told police that he uses the drugs for religious reasons. His wife and son remain behind bars this morning.
6:06 is the time. Boynton Beach police need your help to catch a pair of crooks who roughed up a pharmacy courier. It's all caught on camera. Take a look. Surveillance video shows the courier sorting items in a van outside of a pharmacy on Tuesday. Suddenly, a Monte Carlo pulls up. 2 men jump out. One pepper sprays the courier. Then both robbers grab cases of prescription drugs from the van and take off. If you can help, police would like to hear from you. Call Crime Stoppers. This is in Palm Beach County. 1-800-458-TIPS. Right now, dozens of people are outside in the cold, and they got their hands on some free chicken. Let's give you a live look right now. This is at the brand new, oh yeah, he's happy. It's a brand new Chick-fil-A on 93rd Avenue and Flagler Street in northwest Miami-Dade. The restaurant's grand opening is right now this morning, and the first 100 people who show up get a year's supply of food, and they got it. We're talking about 1 free meal per week. Not bad. So it's very exciting for all of these Chick-fil-A fans who camped out, hoping to get their hands on some free chicken. As the cow says, eat more chicken. And they will. So we'll continue to check in with those folks. It looks very orderly out there. I think some of these people are like professional camper outers. I don't know what you put. Campers.
Yes, camper outers.
I like
you can call them camper outers because I think they are. I mean, many of them travel around the country to do this, to get those free vouchers.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
camper outers.
Camper outers. I love it. Time now, 6:08. Digging out. Take a look here. This is what a lot of people in the Northeast are waking up to this morning. This is a live picture for you this morning of Massachusetts. A lot of damage there because of all the snow that they've received. And, of course, we will continue to track this weather and bring you much more just ahead.
Also, tracking Twitter, a new wave of terror spreading through social media, and how federal investigators are trying to catch those responsible.
Mid-50s in Fort Lauderdale this morning. A few extra clouds around as well. Sunshine winds out. Temperatures do warm up, a little bit warmer than we have been, into the low 70s. And we keep that warming trend going into the weekend. First alert weather and traffic coming your way in just minutes.